to my channel. I like reading romance, fantasy romance, paranormal romance, any kind of genre of romance in general. And I also happen to have cerebral palsy, and it would mean the world to me if you would subscribe to my channel. Happy Friday! I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Today's video is going to be scenes from my favorite romance books that I think are better in audio. Before we start, I would just like to tag Just at Honest Fiction and Victoria from Victoria Reads Romance, because I know they primarily listen to audiobooks, and I'm curious what their choices would be. I have 5 books. So the first one is A Court of Mist and Fury. If you have not listened to the audiobook of A Court of Mist and Fury, specifically the graphic audio of Reese's confession to Farah, and the graphic audio, please go listen to it. I've listened to it probably like 10 times. The audiobook just hits different with A Court of Mist and Fury. The confession scene, I've listened to the regular audiobook too. The graphic audio of A Court of Mist and Fury hits on another level. I don't know who the voice actor is, but they really put the emotions into it when they did that confession scene. And plus, with the music in the background, I was bawling my eyes out. So if you haven't listened to A Court of Mist and Fury on audio, specifically graphic audio, please do. I listen to that confession scene probably more often than I should have, but it's just so good. Exodus by Kate Stewart. If you guys didn't know, there was a Ravenswood read-along for the trilogy by Kate Stewart. It was hosted by Just at Honest Fiction and Cheyenne for that Top Book Girl. I had all the audiobooks, and while I was reading along with the ebook, and everybody keeps saying this one line: we like rainy days, don't we, baby? And what? And I was like, why do people always cry at this one line? And why do they make memes about it? Why are they making TikToks about it? What's the big deal about this one line? When I tell you I got to Exodus, I was listening to the audiobook, and Joe Arden is one of my favorite narrators of all time, and he said that line, we love rainy days, don't we, baby? Oh my goodness, I was crying my eyes out. I closed the door in my room. The tears wouldn't stop flowing. And now I get why people are so obsessed with this line, but it broke my heart in two. But the audio performance of that scene and Joe Arden's emotion in that scene, wow. I was not okay after reading that book. It broke me. But please, if you haven't read the Ravenwood series, please do. It's definitely worth the hype. And specifically so you can get to that scene in Exodus, because Joe Arden did an amazing job. Real by Kennedy Ryan. It is a romance between a director and his actress. And Kennedy Ryan's audiobooks are all amazing, by the way, but I suggest this one because there is music in this one. Like, the lead actress is like a singer, and there is music. There are 4 narrators, so I highly suggest the audiobook of Real. And the heroine has, I forget the heroine's name. She has lupus, and she's very sick, and she tries to push Cannon, our hero, away. Cannon's having none of it. And the speech he gives, I think her name is Nev or Neva, and the speech he gives her had me bawling my eyes out when she was trying so hard to push him away because she knows his mother had an illness and she didn't want Cannon to go through that again. But Cannon will not be pushed away. It was so beautiful. All of Kennedy Ryan's books are beautiful. All of them have amazing audios, but this one sticks out to me because of the music they play in the audio. So I highly suggest, if you're gonna read Real, please listen to the audio. Mile High by Liz Tomford. I know, I talk a lot about The Right Move by Liz Tomford, because it's one of my favorite books this year. But Mile High was one of my favorite books from last year. And I've read the ebook last year, but I have listened to the audiobook this year. If you don't know what Mile High is about, it's about a forbidden romance between a famous hockey player and his curvy flight attendant for the team. And it's an enemies to lovers, and Stevie struggles a lot with her body issues because she is a curvy heroine. And there's this scene in the book where she tries on, I forgot the hero's name, she tries on the hero's jersey and it doesn't fit her. He puts her in front of the mirror, and as she was saying the things she doesn't like about her body, like, I don't like my curves, he said, I love your curves, and all that stuff. As she was saying the things she doesn't like about her body, he's like, but I love your body. And like, that made me tear up. If you have to listen to that scene in Mile High on audio. It was done so well. And I just love how the hero really worshipped Stevie's body, and that scene will be forever stuck in my head, but that scene is better on audio. We have Reckless. Elsie Silver. It's a surprise baby. He falls first romance between Theo and Winter. And that scene I'm gonna talk about is when Theo finds out he has a daughter. When Winter tells Theo he is the father of her daughter, and he literally breaks down sobbing. He hyperventilates. And again, it was done by Joel Arden, and as I said before, he is one of my favorite narrators. You can really feel the emotion, like, in that scene. That scene had me bawling my eyes out. And really, I don't really cry in Elsie's books. They just make me so happy. But that scene in Reckless, where Theo finds out that he has a daughter, that he missed a year of his daughter's life, and the performance Joel Arden did, that scene was like $1 million, because that scene will be forever stuck in my head, because the emotions in that scene gutted me. Like, you can hear the, like, hyperventilation, his feelings, his emotions. Joel Arden did an amazing job bringing Theo's emotions in that scene to life. His Brother's Song, the last book in the Green Creek series by T.J. Klune. Now, most people stop or don't continue. Most people read Wolf Song and don't continue with the series. I'm here to tell you, please continue with the series, because my Brother Song is my favorite in the series. The final battle scene was epic. I cried my eyes out because something happens to one of the main characters where I thought he was not gonna be okay. Like, I thought something bad was going to happen to him. And, like, I kept crying throughout the battle scene because I thought it was it, that character was gonna be no more. But then something happens to said character that made everything okay. But I tell you, the final battle scene in Brother Song by T.J. Klune, the final book in the Green Creek series, had me bawling my eyes out. Please, if you have read Wolf Song and have not continued to Brother Song, please do. Brother Song is my favorite in the series. Next would be Wolf Song, but please finish the whole series because you won't regret it. And that battle scene was just epic. Finish reading the series if you haven't already, because it's just so good. Those are all my favorite romance books. The scenes that I think are better in audio. Please let me know what are your favorite scenes that are better in audio. And I tag Justin Victoria to do this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. That would mean the world to me. And I'll see you Monday. Bye.